The Minister of State for Petroleum Resources says the Petroleum Industry Act signals a new era in the oil and gas sector after almost 2 decades of unsuccessful efforts to have the law passed in the country. He made the statement at the 3-day Stakeholders Consultation Forum on draft regulations on the PIA. Celestina Area reports.
It is a premier consultative assembly of stakeholders in the Nigerian oil and gas industry. They will be considering the draft regulations as prepared by the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulation Commission in conjunction with the Presidential Steering Committee on the Petroleum Industry Act. These would create the platform to harness the necessary input from various stakeholders and eventually firm up the final regulations for use. Effective regulations are key in harnessing the gains of the PIA, and government has a mandate to ensure sound management of oil and gas sector, considering the key role the sector plays in the revenue generation of the country. Timipre Sylva pointed out the challenges posed by the huge divestment in hydrocarbon exploration by oil majors in the country in the past. He calls for more innovative ways in the exploitation and exploration of fossil fuel in the country.
This actually now involves the people and the operators in the process of developing the regulations which are provided for in the law. And this is a very critical step that is prescribed by the PIA, and we have to take it so that the PIA will be fully operational.
This is the first phase of the stakeholder engagements to be conducted by the Commission as a regulator. This is deliberately so because we are conscious of prioritizing regulations to meet the timelines in the PIA.
But chairman of the host communities producing oil and gas is not quite pleased with the Petroleum Industry Act.
The PIA Act, as conceptualized in certain areas by the powers vested on the Petroleum Upstream Regulatory Commission, tends to enslave the host communities. They gave much rights over the settlers, to the settlers, over and above the host communities.
Just like they are doing their own regulations, there are also some areas, because the PIA is still before us as it is, and of course, it's suspended, it's not operational yet. So the areas that are to be tinkered with, we will tinker with them to make sure that we have a better law.
It is expected that the implementation of the Act will in no small measure help in the smooth takeoff of the day-to-day operations of the NUPRC. The enactment of the Petroleum Industry Act will usher in opportunities for industry players and also investors. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.